Alright guys, this is gonna be another League of Legends cast. As you can see, well, I'll get to this later. So we've got Kinemura on Udyr, Commander Crichton, friend Time playing Yorick, Time's Saint or me playing Evelynn, Death Piggy playing Leona, and Shadow Scalp playing Severe, Matthias Shimosika playing Cho'Gath, W. Stiller playing Nunu, Green Dot playing Olaf, Godlike 777 playing Akali, and Tabliz playing Vayne. So as you may notice, I have some interesting summoner spells. I have Smite and Revive, which I was actually gonna jungle because you can jungle with Smite and Revive, but then I realized we had an Udyr with Smite, and I was like, crap. I mean, I thought he was lane Udyring because he switched his summoners at like the last second. So yes, I'm laning with Smite. And I actually think I forget to use it like 90% of the time I should. Because you can actually farm all the big creeps with it and then do okay-ish. It's not really worth a summoner, but, you know, you gotta make use of it where you can. So, yes, I do have Smite, and I do have a Revive, because I was gonna jungle, but, you know, I'm not going to have it, because I'm just that kind of guy. Plus, I guess, I don't know. I really should have just jungled anyway. But as you're going to see, it's not that big a deal. We do alright this game. And I'm actually not sure who wins because I don't remember. But we do have a Leona, and all Leonas are bad. So we probably will lose. I mean, it's a Leona. So, as you guys know, one thing I've been experimenting around with is AD Eve. I think it's a lot more viable than a hybrid or even AP Eve because she just doesn't hit that hard. Her damage has been reduced. Her ult no longer helps her as much in heal, so you can't tower dive as extensively like you could with AP Eve. Also, AD Eve does not have the burst, so, you know. So, I was going to counter jungle level 1 because I'm just that genius. So I get my invisible first. I pick up a sight ward, and then I think I'm gonna put. Yes, I claim that I'm trolling because I do have a revive and smite, and she is a dead champion. I like how I make my intentions clear that I'm trolling, and I mean I wasn't legitimately gonna throw the game because I'm not a feeder. But this Leona was kind of a dick, and I was like, please don't play Leona. We already have a tank, because my friend was gonna play Cho'Gath and already had him selected, and then she just picks Leona and auto locks in. So I mean, that's just like bad manners in the game, and I really don't appreciate it. So I'm not gonna lane with her. She's gonna go solo bot and hopefully die a lot because that would make me happy. Yeah, nah, GG. I mean, we have a Leona tank. That's pretty much GG. So I am going to go for the counter jungle. This is definitely really effective on Eve, and I never really knew that you could do this so well. But I'm going to throw down my ward. He did not see it, I don't believe. I'm not sure why I have black wards. Maybe that's the detail I'm on, but alright. Yeah, I would never take Leona, by the way. She's bad champ. And I still think that. I haven't seen a good. I've seen one good Leona out of probably about 30. So, I mean, I think I have pretty good basis for saying that. And then I see Udyr. Udyr actually comes and then steals this from me, which I think is kind of dickish because I really needed this. And I don't believe I actually get the blue buff either. So they do have Cho'Gath tank it for him. And if this Nunu was smart, he actually would have saved his consume until after he took damage. That was really dumb on his part. And I'm not actually going to engage this till much later. Udyr, here goes Udyr. He should get the kill. I smite it. And I picked that up. So I do get blue buff out of that, which was pretty sweet. And we do pick up first blood because, you know, ADE is kind of OP. So, I mean, I wish I had gotten a kick in there or something so I could have gotten some money for that. But, you know, not a big deal. I was more just wanted that blue buff because it's kind of important on Eve. And so I do get my Q. And with my Q, I'm able to just spam all day. Oh, I didn't get my Q. I actually got my E. I should have got my Q first so I could just spam kill minions. But we are going to harass this Cho'Gath. I have a quick level 2, and Yorick has a quick level 2 because he was soloing. So, you know. And then I said clearly I'm not trolling because I did get his first blood. And we've got a Severe versus Akali mid. I mean, if this Akali's competent at all, I definitely think she should win. Severe's just not as good as Akali in mid. So hopefully our Severe could pull out a miracle win. At this point, I am still level 2, so I'm not going to be able to spam much. I should just be kind of harassing with my E, but it really doesn't do much damage level 1, especially with AD runes. If I had flat AP, that might be a different story, but, you know, you get what you get. So as for runes that I am running AP per level glyphs so that I do get a little bit more damage on my E and Q. I'm also running Quince. Alright, wow, I just had like the biggest brain fart. Sorry, guys. So, yes, I'm running AP per level glyphs. This is so that my E does a little more damage. And it just helps a lot actually farming late game because Q then does more damage since I don't buy any AP items because I just don't think hybrid's very viable. And maybe it is, but AD is so expensive. I don't really have room to buy like a Rabadon's or anything AP heavy. So, yes, as I was saying, I am going to, I have... Wow, my train of thought is not going well today. It just keeps crashing on me. So, I have AP per level glyphs. I have Armor Pen Quince, Armor Pen Reds, and Mana Regen Seals. Whew, that was not that hard. So as you can see, I do still have blue buffs, so I'm just going to spam this away. I don't really need mana at the lane phase because, well, we're in a 2v1. So I'm maxing E, and then Q, and then W. And the big mistake I made here was maxing E. I should have just maxed Q first. Or not Q first. I should have just maxed it. I shouldn't max Q. I should max E and W first, and then I don't even need Q. Honestly, to farm, it's just not that important. So I do go and steal his jungle some more. I do have smite, so I should use it. Use it, smite the big one, smite something. And I smite that, and then I run away. So I do see Cho'Gath is right on my tail, so I don't want to die, obviously. And Severe obviously going for the gank bot. Leona just kind of losing her tower because she's bad, like always. So, you know, no surprises there. I could use this health pot if I was a noob, but, you know, I'm not a noob, so I don't need health pots. I see mid is taking a little bit of damage, so I'm going to use my stealth and maybe scare away Akali. Of course, Leona dies. No surprises there, guys. Yeah, sure, we get a double kill, but I doubt Leona had anything to do with it, ignoring those assists. So yeah, so we have York sowing top. I am just going to soak some XP, which is really good for me. The more I can level as Eve, the better I'm going to be. And as we said, Angry Yeti is coming top. He's angry because I stole his farm, and I'm better than him. So Udyr runs in, tries to do some damage to Akali, but it doesn't really happen. Akali is 6 though, and this is a really big change for her. She does have a lot more mobility with her Q, with her R. Is going to be able to fly in, do a lot of burst, and then get out of there with another minion. So yes, sorry I've not been talking much. So I've kind of, I don't know, I'm stumbling on my words today. It's an interesting new thing for me. I've never really done that. So I'm going to go up here, just try and harass a little bit. I do use my spike, and you know the slow's kind of useless. So I mean I don't really get much damage on him, but with red buff, if you build AP AD, it's actually kind of decent. I mean, it's playable, but I would never do this in ranked. It's just she's such a bad champion compared to like everyone. And I don't know if you guys have noticed this or not, but they've been nerfing like all the invisible champions. Like Twitch, I would say is definitely underpowered. Evelynn definitely underpowered after this last nerf, and I'd say Shaco's underpowered too. They nerfed a lot of him. Depending on how you play him. AD Shaco's okay. AP Shaco's good in my opinion, but not many people would play that and go with that. So bot's gone. No surprise there. Leona's just bad. I say that, but honestly, I should not talk bad about her. I did stick her bot with 2 when she really should have just gone top. I mean, she should have just... I should have gone to bot with her, but, I mean... She's going to troll. I'm going to troll back. So this is kind of a dick game for me, guys. Don't like... I try not to do this in most games, but this Leona was kind of, you know, being bad. At 10 and a turn at 8 minutes 30 seconds is pretty bad. You guys can comment below if you think I should just not be a dick in my games. But I don't know. It's hard not to when you lose a turn at 8 minutes 30 seconds. Luckily though, the kills are 3-1, and I'm getting decent amount of farm. I'm not gonna be buying an Infinity Edge anytime soon, but you know. So we do have a little bit of a brawl going mid. Udyr basically defending against 3 in mid. Leona is there, but she can't really do anything ever, so that's not really like a 2v1. It's more like a... I mean, a 3v2. It's more like a 3v1. I'm not sure what Leona was doing there. She went like around and then discovered she couldn't do anything, so she came back. Also, another problem with this Leona is she misses every single skill shot ever made, which is really terrible. Luckily, we do have a York to come in and be OP. She does pick up the Vayne kill, so good for him. I'm just soloing Cho'Gath at this point. I should be popping my health pot soon, and I do. And I'm just going to level up. Farming on Eve is incredibly important. Her items, I mean, if she doesn't get kills and she doesn't get farm, she's screwed. So I'm going to call the Cho Mia, I believe. Cho Mia, coming mid, obviously. I think I ping it in a sec. Yep, Cho coming mid. And JK, he's right there, which sucks because I wanted to get some farm going. But, you know. Let's check. I'm going to check the farm. I'm at around 33. I have the most farm on my team, which is pretty pathetic, but, you know. When you play with bad champs, I don't know what you expect. Like, I should not be out farming a Severe. That's just kind of insane. And while, yes, I've been solo for a bit, I've been in the lane with York for most of the time. So, yes. We have 24 on Udyr. Alright for a jungle. I think he should be past that, actually, at 11 minutes. But he's not really been focusing too much on his jungle because there's been so much action mid. Leona with a whopping 18 because she's awful. I'm not really sure how you can do that in a solo lane. Even if you are being harassed at the tower, you should definitely be able to pick up at least 3 per wave at the tower. I mean, it's not hard if you time it right. So this is where I make my mistake. I do level up max Q after 2 levels of W. I should just max W. I didn't realize that on AD Eve. Was not paying too much attention. And so I am going to go mid. They're not going to know it because I'm invisible. And hopefully going to be able to pick up some kills. So I do use my ult to get in here a little faster. I'm going to go straight for Nunu, kill him, and then go for Akali. I really don't know what this Udyr's doing. This Udyr, like, why would you engage with such little health? And I'm trying to chase her down. I should have popped my ult a little earlier, but, I mean, she's going to get away. Because that's just what she does. And a good chaos there from Severe. Kind of unnecessary. I mean, I guess if you need a kill point, kill steal, because you're not that good, that's fine. But. So she's probably going to go down. I mean, she should have backed at that point. I'm not really sure why she stayed around when I could have clearly gotten that kill, but, you know. It's all good. I did pick up blue buff out of killing, I think, Nunu. And now I'm going to go farm some more. Because I need my boots and I need my IE as fast as possible. I've seen Eves go Triforce first. I actually think IE is better. It just gives you way more damage, and that's just so good. Obviously. So I'm just trying to spam Q as much as possible. I do have a blue buff, so it's definitely reasonable to do. And I don't even know if I should max E first. I think I should just max W. I mean, it does deal flat damage, but I don't know. I'll definitely look into how to play AD Eve because it is definitely an incredibly different play style than AP Eve. And for that needs different skills and attributes. So I'm just going to ignore them because they should be able to hold a tower 2v3 and go instead for this tower. Obviously, they are going to come down here and try and stop me, so I am prepared to leave at the appropriate time. So Leona, nice KS. I actually didn't see it, but I know she does not do enough damage to actually get kills, so her getting kills is like KSing the carry, which is really stupid. But that's to be expected from someone who plays such a bad champion. At this point, Leona is building tank, which is at least good in that regard, because I've seen Leona's build other things. To be honest, though, I would say the best Leona build I've actually seen is off-tank AP, but we don't really have a team that needs an off-tank. We need a true tank at this point, especially with me. So he does exhaust me, but that's kind of useless because he can't see me, so not really sure what the point of that was. I'm going to go mid and try and pick up some more farm. And she says, wow, Leona's so bad, but I mean, Eve's so good. I mean, I'm 1-0-1, which is pretty good. She's 3-2-6, so I mean, she's doing alright as a tank. Everything I've said before this, you can kind of negate it, but she may be the exception in my Eve tanks. I've never seen a good Eve tank. And she almost dies to dragon, so I mean, smart skills not backing out. Then we give up mid tower for nothing. So I'm gonna go kill this Vayne, or this Olaf, because he's dead. And then go for this Vayne. She does flash, and it's hard to chase a Vayne because she could just tumble. And I wasn't invisible to actually stun her, so kind of pointless. She should run back to tower, so I'm not going to chase too much. I know there's a pink ward mid, or it's not up yet, but they do pink ward mid, which kind of sucks. And Vayne getting out of there. Cho'Gath just kind of going for backdoor. It's really smart on his point because, I mean, they don't really need him in these team fights since we are kind of, I guess we're kind of winning them. But he does get a free tower, and he's able to get a ton of farm. And they call Eve Mia, which is funny because I'm always Mia. I don't have my invisibility up, but I do pick up Nunu. And now I am invisible in case you guys can't tell. And I'm going to try and pick up Vayne. And I pick up Vayne. And then, yes. There's Cho'Gath. I see Cho'Gath there. I want to kill Olaf really bad, but I don't want to overcommit into this because, I mean, it's just a big mistake a lot of people make. So there's really going for that is Udyr. I'm not sure if I'm in the tower, like if they have vision of me right now because I am kind of close to tower range. I did pop my ult prematurely. I'm going to go for that. I mean, I am able to pick it up, but I do go down. So, not really sure if it was worth it. Cho'Gath did get the kill. He did feast me. But I have revive, so I should use that. Use revive. Use revive. Realize you have revive. Also, I have 4,500 money at this point, so I pick up an IE and boots of mobility first time back. So I mean, I'm going to be doing a lot more damage now. Please don't say I revive at freaking 10 seconds left. No, so I'm going to save my revive, I think. And I was really happy that Severe killed Akali because she did have an Oracles, and that's kind of a damper on my Eve parade, so, you know, it works out well. So about 7:40 in the game, I'm going 5-1-1. I'm kind of carrying. I think I actually have the most kills on my team. I do, and I just got an IE. So obviously I'm getting pretty fed and pretty farmed. Olaf's here. I kind of want to just test out how much I'll do with an IE. I'm not sure if I'm going to hit him until he goes to tower or what I'm going to do. But let's wait for my team to get in position. Leona should try and do something, but you know, no engage out of her, not surprising. Um, and we see a Kali. I'm gonna jump on this. I did get one stun or one crit, which you know I wish I'd got more, but you know, whatever. I back off and see a Nunu because I do not want to slow. I want to go for some kills here. They are gonna back to tower, and this is where it's kind of that ironic point where I just have to sit here. I can't tower dive 4, obviously not yet. Not until I'm a little more farmed and fed, but they are all here. So at this point, we definitely have the advantage. One thing Eve gives you is it gives you map control, because they never know where you are, so they always have to account for the fact that you could be ganking them. And I'm going to go for their blue buff because it's a free buff at this point. York going to give me some help because he's my friend and we are chatting on Skype. So, obviously that's Smite paying for itself there. So right now I'm going to be building Phantom Dancers. I'm basically just building pure crit Eve. I've seen Eves with like lots of with a Triforce, but I'm not really sure how much that's worth for $4,000. I mean, it's the most expensive item in the game. I don't need the 215 health, 250 health. I don't need the mana pool. I don't need the ability power. All I want is the attack speed of the crits. So I'm gonna basically just stick with Phantom Dancers. I don't think it's worth it for a Triforce, but you know, I'm gonna look up guides and try and understand Eve a little more. So that might change as I start playing her more, if I do. You guys should definitely comment if you like watching Eve games. I do enjoy playing Eve almost as much as I like playing Shaco because she's just kind of an assassin and she's fun to play. But if you guys don't like watching her, I might just, you know, play her and not cast the games. You know, it depends. So if you like saying AD Eve, then definitely say so below. So I catch Vayne is way out here, but I don't have Ghost. If I wasn't trolling, I would have Ghost instead of Smite, which, you know, probably would have been more effective. I'm going to go straight for Nunu. He does flash on the wall, so I'm going to pick this kill up. And, you know, that costs. Oh, oh my god, I am smart. So I do level Shadow Walk over Hate Spike. I didn't even realize I was this genius. So, yes. So it's 21 minutes into the game. I'm sitting at 72 farm. I'm like this. I'm pretty farmed, but I am 6-1-1, so that's worth 15 minions per kill, I think. So essentially, I am actually the most farmed person in this game. And I'm just gonna go take golems. I believe this was Uter's work, who finished off one and didn't take the other one. So now Olaf is going to feed us, apparently. This is what I hate in games. I hate people who cry and then destroy their teams. I mean, I said I was trolling with Eve, but I obviously not when I'm winning the game for us. So, I mean, I don't know. I really hate people who ruin the game for everyone. And so we do pick up Dragon, which does give me 1100. I want to get a Zeal as fast as possible, so I will be going for that item. And I tell Olaf to not be a dick, because, I mean, I think that's such a dick move to just kind of throw away the game for your team when you're doing fine. So Nunu's slow, completely OP. I hate how Nunu's slow is like 100 times better than Eve's. I mean, he slows for like 80%, and at level 5, I slow for 45%. That's so crappy. Even with a red buff, I couldn't even touch Nunu. His slow at level 1 is like 80%, which is ridiculous. So I honestly think they should either buff the slow so it sucks a lot less, or they should like... Well, here, they can either buff the slow or they can bring back the stun. I like the stun personally, but I guess that was OP, so... I don't know. So I pick up a Zeal, and I'll be going for a... well, obviously I'm going for Phantom Dancer, but I will be trying to get a Cloak of Agility first. And so yes, they are pushing mid. We're going to engage this. Hopefully Leona will engage with us. They don't actually know I'm here, and here he goes. He's just going to feed us some more. Hopefully I get the kill. Sadly I don't. I don't know why Akali jumped in there to die too. So I don't know if she's feeding as well. But congrats, our Leona can kill 2 trolls. She's actually playing alright, so you know what? I'll spare my trash talking for now because she is playing alright, but then again, they have 2 people who are just killing themselves, so not that hard to beat them. So I'm almost level 13, and I'm curious to see how much better her slow is at level 5, because 45% is honestly terrible and is kind of a joke as far as the slow goes. So Udyr making the right call, gonna go tower first. I am right here, so I'm gonna use some kind of slow, but you know, it's not much. And the life you get back, not much. So at level 5, it is slows for 50%. I'm not sure what Nunu's is, but I'm pretty sure it's close to like 80%, which is a ton, and really makes Eve's look like a joke. I don't know. I think that slow is kind of pathetic. I actually never noticed how bad it was until now. Because I thought it was going to be like Nunu's slow, which is honestly a really good slow. So now I guess Eves are forced to level up W first. But, you know, that's the reason AP Eve is no longer that good. Because you can't level up Q and E. You have to level up W. So all off engaging without them. I am going to pick up this Akali kill, I think. But look at that slow. That slow is incredible. And I'm invisible. And they don't see me. They don't actually kill me. They could see that frost if they were smart. But they don't. And I wanted that Cho'Gath kill really bad, but I wasn't able to get it. So Nunu obviously in a lot of trouble. If Leona combos right, she should be able to stun and do lots of damage. I am chasing as best I can, but I don't want to engage before he has, or if he could possibly slow me. So, oh, I do pick up that kill. So I'm going 9-1 and 3. I'm kind of carrying my team at this point. And yes. Severe going 5-0-15. So this Severe is really good. I'm actually surprised. I have not seen a Severe of this level in a really long time. So congrats to him to being good. And as you can see, I might die to red buff. I'm not really sure. That was close. So I will be able to back, and I don't think I can get my whole Phantom Dancer. So now I'm sitting on an IE, Boots of Mobility, and a Phantom Dancer. I'm 9-1 and 3. I have a third of our team's kills almost. So I'm pretty fed. And they're trying to surrender, which not a bad call because they are so far behind at this point. And Udyr going to pick up some nice farm top, which is always really good for Udyr. I actually have no clue how Udyr works, like in general, because I've never played him. So if he's free, I'll definitely try jungling with him and mess with him. But it's tough casting when you don't actually know how champs work. Like Udyr. But for the most part, I do know how everyone's abilities work in the game. So I go for this Akali kill. I'm not going to get it. Oh, I do get it. But then I'm getting destroyed by Vayne. So I go for this Vayne kill. I almost kill her. So low. So lucky. But I use my revive hacks. And I'm back in the game. So as you can see, Eve gets a little bit of speed hacks right there. I'm going to invisible. And I'm going to be mid in no time. Olaf really committing into this, but I'll be there to stop him. So Commander Creekton does pick up that kill, which is fine by me. A Fed Yorick is funny. It's not good, it's just funny. He is like the ultimate solo lane now, though. So Nunu looked like he was going to try and juke us, but it was not happening. He did that to me once, and not twice. So at this point, I'm going 11-2-5. I did use my revive, so it is a like 500-second cooldown, which is, I don't even know, like 7 minutes, I think. I should get improved revive if I'm going to play this style again. And we see a lot of damage. Severe going to be picked off. A little bit of overcommit, I would definitely say, on the part of severe, especially with Akali and her insane burst. So I'm going to pick up their blue buff and ignore Leona because she's probably going to die anyway. And this is when I want to go for Akali, but she's probably backing. I'm not sure why they're pinging me. But a ping does go down on me. And Udyr maybe ganking Broloff, but we do see that Nunu's there as well. So he's going to want to get out of there as fast as possible. So Udyr is engaging in a 2v1, except for it's fine because I'm here, and as Eve, I can just turn this into a quick, not 2v1, but a 2v2. So I pick up that kill. And Vayne is there. She's going to burst me. I wish our Udyr was able to stun, but she did not. So, well played by Akali. I guess this Udyr's out of mana. So hopefully we're able to pick up that kill. We do have Yorick and Udyr following, and he is able to pick up the kill. So congrats to Udyr. It is hard landing a stun on Akali when she's in her bush. So yes, I'm doing pretty good. I still do have a third of the kills. Vayne did rage quit. And if you guys haven't noticed, it seems like every time I play ADE, someone rage quits. And it's actually held up in games I have not casted. So it's a little bit strange. So we are going to pick up mid turret, and we are going to get an inhib. Obviously, at this point, we are incredibly far ahead. And yes, I know you guys requested a lot of AP Shaco games. I've tried... but, I mean, I don't want to cast a game where I'm going like 15-3, but the rest of my team just feeds, and so we lose. I mean, I don't know. Do you guys want to watch a game where I do really well and then my team just falls flat? I mean, I can't carry as AP Shaco per se, and if my team refuses to work with me, we're going to lose. So, Leona taking a lot of damage, a lot of turret damage. She's going to go down, of course. Cannot tank a turret, and was really bad decision-making there, so kind of throwing away a lead we definitely had. But I'm just picking up red buff and blue buff, and then I should be back in the action to get lots of kills. My crit chance at this point is 67%. I don't have crit runes. I have armor pen, which are just better in general, I think. I mean, unless you're playing Tryndamere, where you definitely want crit runes, or maybe Gangplank, but I do play Gangplank with armor pen as well. And then I notice I'm missing like 60 for my Cloak of Agility. So now I'm going to back and get my Cloak of Agility, and that should bring up my crit chance to like 79%. Or not, I suck at math. 85%. So I'm at 85% crit. I am just building her pure crit. I think it's a better build than damage. I could get a Black Cleaver next. I don't think I do. I think I go for a Last Whisper, which gives better armor pen, and I think it's just a better item than the Black Cleaver. I'm actually going to compare the two right now. 40 damage, 40%, and 50 damage, 30% attack speed, and reduced armor by 15. So if they're really armor heavy, I guess Last Whisper is better. But otherwise, I actually think I should be getting Black Cleaver instead if they're not. They don't have a lot of armor in this game. Olaf has armor, Nunu has armor, and Cho'Gath has armor. So you know what? 3 people with armor. I believe that's sufficient enough. So I'm waiting for Akali to get out of that shroud. I actually don't know. That ult completely missed, of course, by Leona. And I really don't want to engage this in a fashion that we would lose. So I am just going to play my role, pick off Akali real quick, and then run away. Turning this into a 4v5 in our advantage. And we pick up another kill. Vayne is there. I really want that Vayne kill, but sadly she gets away. Nunu kind of out of position. I kick him, and then I'm going to kick the crap out of him. So, yes, I really want this kill. And it should take one more kick, and he'll go down. So I score an ace, 32 minutes in the game. But apparently someone thought that it was a good idea to tank towers when we did not have an inhib. So don't do that, guys. That's really dumb. And Yorick is just tanking towers, but backs out at a good idea, at a good time. And we should be able to pick up the win right here. So that was a good game, 33 minutes. Leona played decently. That's all I'll give her. I mean, a Singe tank and a Mumu tank, any other tank probably would have done that much better. But we did win, so congrats to our team. And what do you guys think of Carried by a Troll? Hells yeah. So I hope you enjoy. That was a good game. Thanks for watching.